Hello, YouTube and everyone. This is Simon Shooting here. About to start doing a little bit of a practice session. Um, Probably about 72 throws. At least that's the goal. Usually that's the goal. Might have to cut it short a little bit depending on time. But since I don't have proper internet yet in this, I guess, craps cave, craps garage, whatever you want to call it, um, I'm just going to have to record this as is and hope that y'all believe me that I haven't messed up or anything like that. Anyway, with that being said, I'm going to have $1,000 bankroll. So it's 500 in the blacks, 400 in the green, 85 in red, I mean 90 in red, sorry, and 10 in white. I'm, I'm just lifting it out this time because I'll be using this $1,000 bankroll pretty much every time that I record. So this way I'll do it once and I'll have it pre-set up for next time around. I'm going to be using a set that Bone Tracker kind of suggested, um, 1441. It actually suggested a kissing set, but I'm using Wet Slide Max, one of his videos, and I really enjoyed the 1441. It's been giving me pretty decent results. So the fives are going to be on the outside. I don't know if you can see that. Fives on the outside and twos are in the inside. So twos are kissing. That being said, here's order for my pass line. Uh, $25. So five on the five each on the ATS and five on the 9 and 5 repeaters. So 25 altogether. If that's what it is. All right. Shooting from the end. And here we go. I'll pick up with two fingers, middle finger and my thumb, then place my pointer or my ring finger on the side for balance. 314. Oops. 4, 4. All right, so one just 4. I also haven't figured out how to input data live uh, at the moment, so you'll just have to believe me that I'm using Phone Tracker on the side. All right, so it's a 314. Would put 75 on the 9 and the 5, and I could put 90 on the 6 and 8. This way the payouts are 105 each. Hopefully, uh, I'll be able to do 2 hits and down. At least that's the goal. 2 hits and then down to the minimum, which in this case would be a $25 tip. Hard 4, hard 8. Sorry, 4 hard 8. Maybe I should put on my glasses for this. Forgot to mark the 4 over here. I'll do. So that 8 pays 105. I will go to immediate 120. Take back 75. Three settings. 1441. So I haven't determined the exact landing zone for this set is 4-3, and that's kind of why 4-3-7. Because I haven't practiced with the set very often, I don't know where I should be throwing to get the proper bounce for a decent result.
Yeah.
And I haven't figured out the trajectory of this one either. If I need a shallow trajectory or if I need a little bit somewhat higher trajectory. So we're learning together. Okay, so all this goes down. I should probably not waste my bankroll with that. That was me being optimistic and hoping for a decent hit at the very beginning. Or decent two hits. So 5, replace my ATS and my repeater methods, and was 25 for my pass line bet. All right, we're going to stick with the same sets. The 1-4-4-1. The 2's on the inside, the 5's on the outside. Pick up with 2 fingers, 3 fingers all together, fill with a finger grip. I'm going to try in the don't come box right on top of the boxcars, I guess. I don't know if I'll be able to hit it, but I'll try. 3-2-5. 3-2-5. So 5 is the midpoint. That wasn't a bad result. So 5, not a 4. It wasn't a bad result. So I might just go there for a couple of throws to see if it yields me similar results. So on the 4-5-4-5 set that I usually use, I get a bunch of 5s and 9s, and I'm thinking that this set might be the same. This is odds. I'll make this proper. So 3-2 is an explosion of my right dice. Yep. I'm not really too worried about that. Kissing sets aren't made to be on axis for the most part. 1-5-6, 1-5-6. That's a good hit. Hopefully y'all can see that. Maybe I should put red on top of the red dice. How about that? Is that better? Closer. Right there. There we go. We'll just put that dice there for now on. And so 1-5-6. I have 30 on 6, so the base 35. I'm gonna bump it up to 60. 60 on the 6. So if it hits again, it pays 70. And let's do this again. That's 1-4-4-1. Shooting from straight out. Well, really, I'm shooting from the left side of the left side of the table, from the stick person, or where there's supposed to be a stick person. Because oftentimes you'll have 2 people at the end, and you might not be able to get the spot at the end that you want. 3-5-8. 3-5-8. Good hit. Fold in here. So another $35, and bump it up to 60. So let's do that again. Mark 4, 4, 1. So I'm resting both dice right on the edge of the bottom of the rubber. So this way I have a flush starting points. And this is basically a tabletop toss from 0 to hero without a backswing. 2, 4, 6. 2, 4, 6. That my first 6? No, that's the second 6. Forgot to mark 6. All right. There's that. 2, 4, 6. $60 pays $70. Don't know if you can see that, but I'm dropping this back down to minimums, just because I'm not familiar with this site development. I want to collect at least a little bit of something. Unlike last time where I subbed out rather quickly, which happens. Obviously, I'm not a professional. Uh, if I were, pretty sure I'd have a lot more money in the bank account. But anyway, dice out. 3, 6, 9. That was on axis. That was actually primary. No. Secondary. I don't know. It's on the bottom of the. I don't know the exact names of everything or what they're supposed to be called. But it's on the bottom of that 1441. So 9 pays 25 pays 35, and we stack all of it up to 60. Or do that progression again. So the 3, 6 are on the bottom. That's what I was trying to say. I don't know if that's technically secondary or tertiary or quaternary or whatever you want to call it. That's up. Ooh, 1, 6, 7. All right. So that was that. Let's reset all this stuff. There's that 1. There's 6. More. I regressed a little bit last time. And another quarter down for my pass line. And another 5 or another 25 for the 5, 5, 5 and 5 on the 5 and 9. I might cut this short to maybe 36 rolls because I'm pretty boring of a person. So if all you're doing is watching me throw dice and listening to me talk to myself, since I don't have YouTube chat on right now because I'm not broadcasting live on YouTube. 6-5 yo. Then probably best if I just left it shorter than longer. I'm not sure. Y'all can comment down at the. Well, put a comment down and let me know if you want me to keep it to 32 rolls or 36 rolls, or if you want me to go longer on these recordings. So 6-5 yo. 5 racket. A lot of people stack it up instead of racking it. Me personally, I don't want doing that. Mainly because if a 7 shows up the next one, then I'll break even instead of losing uh, both pass line bets. Now I'm primarily uh, a light side player. See what I tell you, 167. So if I would have stacked that, I would have lost that yo, the win on the yo. But the good thing about that, well, it's not really good, but my pass line bet wins, which covers the rest of my side my bets all around. So I actually won 4-1. So basically, what I'm saying is no harm, no foul. Again, 4-3-7, which is a double pitch. I think, yeah, double pitching of the right die. Now I know this is a modified kissing set. Um, a true kissing set. Oops, sorry about that. True kissing sets would um, have either the hard ways on top or a 7 on top, showing on top. Um, if this were a true kissing set, the 1-6 would be on top with the 3s and the 4s in the back. That's why I say it was a double pitch. Because I have the 4 on top, so I guess it was a double pitch of the left dice. Wrong with that, but um, there it goes. Recent. This is cool. Jack. Anyway, this third one is dice out. 4, 5, 9. 9 is the new point. Working to 9. Mina 9. Oh. There you go. Just turn off the sound there. And I'm sorry about the background noise if you hear like the garbage truck or anything like that. My garage is situated right next to a dumpster, unfortunately. Now, y'all wouldn't believe how long it took me to get the garage. There's only so many in the apartment complex. Ooh, almost forgot the bet. Um, and it a good took me a good 4 months to get one. I was number 27 of I think 28 on a waiting list uh, to get one, and I'm not sure how I got one. Maybe it's because I bribed the front desk people. Just kidding, I didn't bribe anybody. Um, I was just more, I guess, persistent than the other tenants, or they all moved out, or whatnot. Now the bathroom, but yeah, it was a bathroom 5-5-10, even though it was a good result. Um, because the 5's on the outside, that was an explosion of both dice, which means I pushed the dice with my thumb. Uh, so I guess I need to either put more velocity in my upswing, so this way my brain doesn't trigger me to push the dice, or I need to release it earlier. At least that's what I think. I'm not sure lately. Um, I am not that good at dice mechanics, and especially on a set that I don't know. Now if it was a 4-5-4-5 set, I could probably figure out what's going on pretty quickly. But since I haven't used this set very much, um, aces in both places. I can't readily tell what's going on with my mechanics. So, but right now, what it's telling me is that I'm staying on axis with a single pitch. Uh, oh, forgot. I don't know if you can see. There's glare there. Yeah, I can see that right there. So, mark two, the nine, mark the line. Which kind of scares me because single pitch scares me mainly because single pitches would technically give me, potentially gives me um, a seven. So what I need to do, either I need to adjust my grip to an offset grip to where it's not 50-50, or throw it in a way uh, where I can not guarantee enough, but I need to get like a wall interaction of some sort, which is what I did just then. 156. 156 is the call. Six, easy six. Finally, I hit a box number. So phase 35. Take that 5, push that up to 60. Do it again. So I guess the one was on axis in 5 was an implosion. So I misspoke earlier. Those 5.5s, 5.5.10 is an implosion, but not an explosion. But my explanation was still sound. I still pushed the dice and they both came in. 4-2-6, right back on that 6. I like repeaters. Who doesn't like repeaters? 4-2-6. So I don't know what my SRR or my SOR is with this set. So I'm going to try for um, another hit before coming down. But 60 face 70. So you can see that. And I'm going to bump it up to 120 and take 2, or take 10 miles. 2 chips. One. Same grip, same positioning. And the problem that I have to consciously think about is having the same amount of pressure on my ring finger and my pointer, my index finger, whenever I'm releasing. Otherwise, it does something like that. Dice off the table. No rolling. I don't even know where there is. Yeah. I guess same dice since I don't have the other dice on me to switch out. So 1-4, 4-1. So whenever I don't have even pressure on the dice, they pretty much go any which way they want, and they're just about random at that one time. Not as random as if I just picked them up and threw them, but random for someone who's trying to uh, become an experienced shooter. 5-4-9, 5-4-9. That's point. Point made. Y'all see that from that? Closer. There you go. All right. So this line right here. So I have 30 in the back, so it pays 45. And so quarter. Not a bad hit. But what I want to do is drop back down the minimum. Start over again. Actually, starting to feel good about this set. I'm gonna take all this back. I'm gonna set up for 420 inside, or 440 inside, actually. So 120 on the 6 and the 8, and 100 on the 5 and 9. So each hit will be $140, or at least the initial hit is $140. Okay. So combat roll, generally never work the combat roll unless I'm tilting, or if I feel really, really good about something. Um, but I don't feel that good about anything right now with this toss or with this set. Um, so I'm not working. Combat. 336, hard 6. Good results on a single pitch, which again scares me. Hopefully you can hear me because I haven't checked the audio on this thing. And that's weird. Taking that. Well, I guess I can switch it up. Give a max odds back here because I have a 3-4-5 table. At least that's what I call it. 3-4-5 table. Max odds in the back is 125 for my $25 house. Alright. So 4-4-4-1. I know I just said that that single pitch scared me, or that yeah, single pitch on that one dice scared me. And so I would usually change sets, but since this is practice, I'm using this same set, and hopefully I can correct my throw. 268, 268, to where it doesn't pitch. So this is just the 268 was the left die exploding. That was an actual explosion that time. Sorry, there. But 8 pays, or 120 pays 140. Right there. What I'm going to do is I'm going to drop $10. I'm going to take these, turn it into a quarter, or 25 cents a green chip. Then I'm going to press it all the way up to 270. 270 on the 8. So let's do this again, shall we? So 1-4-4-1. We're going to go for one more hit. Then we're going to come down to the middle. 6-5, yo. 6-5, yo. It's 2 yos in this session. So far we have two yos, 2 9s, 1 8, 3 6s, and aces. So really nowhere near an ATS or an all tall small. Which I think this particular set um, has the potential of getting all of them. Not that any one set can't do it. 224 pod 4 for the hard way. I can't imitate Sarge, but that's a shout out to you, Sarge, if you're watching. Mad respect for you. Thank you for your service. And thank you for being part of Craps Nation. Four, how many fours? That was the first one, right? All right, I don't have anything with four, so I have to go for one more hit. So this these twos were an explosion. Which probably would have saved me, because whenever I put the twos back together, it was a 3, 4, 7. Now, for some reason, whenever they land flat on this table, they tend to explode. So I'm trying not to hit them exactly flat. You can hear it whenever they do hit flat, kind of flat. So that was a 5, 4, 9. That was a good hit. Because it's a lot louder. It's a smacking sound instead of kind of a cutting sound. I don't know if that makes sense to y'all or not, because I can't really duplicate it, you know, with my own voice. But hopefully the audio catches it. So the 9 pays 140, and I'll put it back down. And we're gonna do Now, this is a very long way of trying to pay back my money, but as George from CY says, it's a marathon, not a sprint. What I'm going to do though, is I'm going to take back this whole lot, and I'm just going to put 30 down on here. Basically, 110 inside. I'm just using that as part of the 110. All right. See if I can't hit these watch them. Now that I've regressed and I've had some profit, I'm going to go ahead and start pressing these up. Or the other strategy I use is a scorch earth. Basically, oof, I pushed it a little bit. I got lucky. Basically, a scorched earth is just taking down your bet completely um, after you hit the number. That's a 426. 426. All right, 6 and 6 was our point. Go figure. I completely forgot what our point was. So good throw indeed. All right, but I already marked it. So for every $5, you get paid 6. Or if you want to do the color scheme, for every green gets a red, every red gets a white, and then my pass like that. I guess today is Wednesday. Landscaping people come to the apartment complex on Wednesday. So if you hear weed eaters in the background, that's why. Sorry, I can't really do much about it. All right, so it's again 1, 4, 4, 1. Shooting from left and straight out, I guess. Aiming in, I'm trying to aim kind of between the bar, uh, between this right here, these two sixes, and this bar right here. So I have like a 6-inch rectangular, I guess, landing zone right now is where I'm aiming. I'll refine it later. To be honest, I'm not that great with being consistent on my landing zones. I'm working on it. But in all fairness, I've only had this table about a week and a half. 369, 369, 9 is the new point. And before that, I had a practice table, a 6 foot practice table that I bought off of Craigslist, um, which is sufficient. But I didn't have the right measurements. I was throwing too far out. I thought I was practicing for a 12 foot table. Ended up I was practicing at a 14 foot table distance. So this I moved the quarter to 6, drop a nickel to make it 30-30 quarter. And I'm gonna go ahead and put proper odds on here, so I'll make this 30 o'clock. So on the 5 and 9, you have to make this even, the back, your odds even, so this way they can pay you out correctly. You don't have to do it that way, but you lose out on money, if you don't. So why lose out on money, when you don't have to if you're winning, or if you're hitting your numbers, right? So 1441. 336. Pod 6-3-3-6. So that's a good hit. Man, I'm only one away from the repeater bet on the 6. But then again, I'm also only one away from the repeater bet on the 9. So I have $5 on the repeater 9, which pays the same as the repeater bet on the 5, which is 80-1. So I'd be winning $400 and getting back that $5. So 6 pays 25. Pushing that up to 60. Walking the 5. All right, let's try that again. 6-6. Midnight. Say his name. There is a gentleman in Kraus Nation that his handle is Midnight Train. And for ATSs, we always try to say his name. Midnight. So now all I need is a 10 for the tall. Well, which again, totally possible with the set. Meaning that if I purposely try to push with my thumb, I might be able to force it to where I get a 10. Or if I double pitch the left dice, I'd be able to get a 10, a 6-4-10 as well. But I'm not actively trying to get the ATS. I'm just trying to make sure I don't throw big red. So if it happens, it happens. And there's big red. 1-6-7. Not bad. Not a bad run. I don't have really a counter for how many throws that I have or per session that I'm doing. So the good thing about my table is that I have the repeater bets and I can just count the tokens there. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 throws on that. Not too shabby. We made some money. Not a lot of money. But then again, we did lose a bunch at the very beginning. At the very, very beginning. So hopefully I'll recoup my losses. I'll check in just a second. We just threw roll number 28. So a few more rolls. This comes down. This comes down. Not that y'all care to stuff that 7, but I'm not very superstitious about stuff like that. And by stuff like that, I mean saying 7 or whatnot. Now I will turn off if someone um, throws dice off the table and it's not me. I'll I'll go ahead and turn off my bets. Not a superstition. It's more of knowing psychology of a person. $25 pass line, $25 for my ATS and my um, repeater bets. So the reason being is that you're already excited at the craps table. If you happen to have figured out how to control your breathing and all that, or your excitement through breathing or meditate or whatever you do, then that's great. But the moment that you throw something off the table that you're not expecting, your adrenaline spikes a little bit, and you're a little more anxious, and you might not be able to calm yourself back down to where you were before you threw it. So that in of itself uh, could potentially cause you to throw a number that is not very advantageous, especially if you already have a point. So that was a 415. That was actually primary, and our new point is 5. Same thing goes with the ATS. If someone hits the all tall small or any portion of the all tall small, uh, then I'll turn off my bets for the next couple of rolls um, because they're excited uh, and they're probably not going to be throwing the same as if they weren't excited. You know what I mean? So now I'm bumping this up to 50 on the 90 or on the 9 and 60 on the 6 and 8. Uh, and I could put 50 beyond the line for my ones. Not really a rhyme or reason to that, uh, besides the fact that I feel good about this one. We just threw 15 times in our come out. We just did a primary, so it's not too bad. All right. 6-5, yo. 6-5, yo. Don't have anything in the field or in the horn, so I'll just keep on going. Now, some people like to go with the whole see a horn, bet a horn, or see a yo, bet a yo. I don't usually do that either, but I understand kind of where they're going with it. If they're doing everything the exact same, technically, shouldn't they do the throw the exact same numbers? But the likelihood of that happening pretty slim to nil. But there's a bit of luck involved. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3 is the call. So that see a horn, bet a horn would have won right there. There. But again, I don't usually play four bets unless I'm really up, and I generally never play the field. Um, the only time I play the field is actually at an electronic table, an electronic game. Um, Bubble craps. I'll do like an iron cross uh, for a little while, and if I'm doing okay, I'll start doing other strategies. But um, I don't generally play the field ever. 6-5, yo. Man, that's 3 horns in a row. Maybe I should be doing field or horn bets, right? At this rate, it's the only thing I can make money on. But let's just stick with my strategy. I haven't even had one hit yet, so strategy's not exactly working at the moment. So I guess I'll change my release a little bit. More pressure on my ring finger. 1, 2, 3. Level 3. One more 3. One more shocker. And I would have hit the repeater on the shocker on the 3. But that 1, 2, 3 means that the right die exploded. But if it didn't, it would have been a 1, 4, 5. So I'm still pretty happy with that. 5, 4, 9. 5, 4, 9. I like that. Right. 50 pays 70. And you know what? I'm not that afraid right now. I'm going to go ahead and break down. Reason being is that I've grown a few by now, and I've like what 3, 4, 5, 6 numbers. I've thrown 6 times. I've only had one box number. Kind of freaks me out a little bit. So back down to the bare minimum, which means I'm going to take that off as well. And by that, I meant my odds. Pick up my odds. 5, 4, 9. 5, 4, 9. Or 9. So 9 pays 35. I'm going to go ahead and scorch earth this. Let's do that again. 1, 4, 4, 1. 5's on the outside, 2's on the inside. 2-finger pickup, 3-finger grip, aiming between the bar and the horizontal, I guess, vertical midnight. 3, 6, 9. Man alive. Should be pressing the 9 instead of scorching it. But again, I'm going to stick with my plan. Okay. All right, here we go. 2, 2, 4, hard 4. So that was, oh, we just did throw number 37 altogether. I'm going to keep going and keep recording until we hit big red, and then I'll cut it off. I don't want to bore y'all. And but that was an explosion of both dice. Dice out. 549. 549. I'll take that all day long. I will take that all day long. Right, see that over there? Yeah, I can see that. I don't have to keep putting it in that one little area. All right. 4, 4, 4, 1. Eyes on the outside. 2's kissing on the inside. Modify the kissing sets. 2-finger pickup. 3-finger grip. Trying to do even pressure. Looking at my landing zone. Breathing. And release. 3, 4, 7. There it goes. All right, that was 39 rolls. Altogether, 39 rolls. That last, the session was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Not great, but not too shabby either. Let's go ahead and count up how much money we have. Remember, we started off trying to swing for the fences at the very beginning and trying to tooth and nail our way back up to even. As it goes away. I guess I'm glad I did this work for a little bit. All right, so we didn't touch any of our white chips, so that should be even. Or not. Oh yeah, we did. So that's 5. 2 red chips. Not a dealer, so I don't cut chips very well or anything like that. So that's 5. I don't know if you can see that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So let's see there. So that's a black chip. 4. Just 2 white chips for that. 2. Yields. 2, 5. 5. So here's our initial $1,000 back. So 25, 35, 45, $46. Yeah, $46 in profit. It's a profit. I mean, any profit's good, right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut out the video now, but I'm going to keep on practicing until I hit at least 72. So thanks for joining, and I will see y'all next time.